welcome back to The Pulse. And you know what we do every week? We're bringing in fun people, getting to know them, having some time and kind of exploring different experiences. I also feel like lately it's been an opportunity to get to know some of my Fox family. Jerry O'Connell, I guess it's okay to call you Fox family.
I'm Fox family, yeah.
It's good stuff. We appreciate you coming into The Pulse.
I love being here. I mean, any excuse to come to Philly. It's I'm just a fan of this city. I'm a man of a particular age, and there was a musician named G Love and Special Sauce.
I went to school with him.
You're kidding me.
I went to school with Garrett. G Love.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was my introduction into Philly, really. Coming here in college, I went to college in New York, and coming here for G Love shows. Okay. And then in my 20s, Philadelphia became the place where all my hipster friends moved, you know? And so I'd come here. I briefly dated someone who lived in Philly. And I just have a warm, just Philly is just, it's, I get a brotherly feeling when I come here.
You just reminded me. Now I got to reach out to G Love. We got to get him on the show too.
Man, I keep him on heavy rotation all the time. I'm a huge G Love fan. I mean, seen him in concert numerous times.
You got me laughing because I remember, and I'm not going to go too far off on the G Love story, but I'd imagine this might have been part of your experience when, as a young person, you broke into Hollywood. So I remember all these people who knew and know Garrett. G Love. The second his song came out, everybody was his first girlfriend, or everybody was the person who used to hang out with him.
Right.
Sitting there, everyone was like, and I remember when he tore the talent show up and I was in the front row.
Right.
Did you get that? Like, you're in movies and stuff and people are like, he used to hang out with me.
Well, actually, I was Garrett's first boyfriend.
Okay.
That's a joke, everyone. I'm making a joke. I started off as a child actor. I was in Stand By Me.
Yeah.
I was one of those boys in Stand By Me. And fame didn't hit me, you know. I wasn't famous. I was in public school in New York. And I think because Stand By Me was a little bit of a mature movie, I was in the 7th grade when Stand By Me came out. My friends weren't seeing that. They were, what was a big movie when I was growing up? Beat Street, Crush Groove, The Last Dragon, Rambo. I wasn't in those movies, so my friends didn't know I was in a movie.
Really?
It wasn't until I went to college that people were like, man, that movie Stand By Me was really good. And I sort of saw people knowing who I was based on things I'd been in.
It's crazy because you always think, those of us who are not in that position, always feel like you're in Stand By Me, instant fame, life changes, everything. And that wasn't necessarily your immediate experience.
You know, it was for my other co-stars in Stand By Me. River Phoenix, God rest his soul, immediately became internationally famous. And it didn't for me, and it's funny. It's why I just I have this show Pictionary that's out, and people are like, "You did it, you made it." You know, like you have a game show. This is great, and I just don't even really think about it because I think when Stand By Me came out and it was such a hit, nothing changed in my life. I mean, literally, like, I took the subway to school. I dealt with the same things all teenage kids deal with. I know I'm coming off sounding really depressed and morbid right now. I just find it's best to have no expectations at all. My life didn't change at all. And still to this day, it hasn't changed. I mean...
But it's changed.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I am...
You're kind of successful.
I think it got me. I'm very fortunate to be married to my wife, Rebecca Romaine, beautiful, famous actress, model. Maybe all of it had something to do with snagging her. But Yeah, I just have no expectations. Somebody said to me at work, like, man, you must get some crazy DMs. And so there's like if you go into DMs on Instagram, there's like your friends that you follow, you could DM, but then you go into I think it's called
like
all requests.
Yeah.
All requests. And so I went in there and I was like, let me see if anybody's trying to get in touch with me here. And no one is sending me graphic DMs. So listen, I want to use your platform here to say,
you request them?
If you want to send me something where you're showing interest in me, do it.
This goes viral. Now it's going to be like
just
on
do it.
This show.
Look,
we're trying to break.
I'm married. I am married.
You're married to
I
a
would
model.
never a supermodel. I would never write back like, "Oh, you look so hot" to a stranger. I wouldn't write that.
I mean, you're married to a model.
But I just I want to have that option. Like I want somebody could text me something, just like. Hey,
let's move on.
I heard you on the Pulse, and I just wanted to say, hey, this is a photo of me.
And now it's very private because we're not saying all this on TV, so people can go reach out. So the supermodel wife's never going to find out about.
So getting back to your original question, it took me a long time to get here, but no, I have not. It just never happened for me.
Change like that?
Yeah, it never changed like that.
But it did happen. So you've had tremendous levels of success in various different fields. But it's interesting that you say that because and you've been here to Fox 29 several times, and
by the way, with television shows that did not get picked up. So this is the time I'm coming to Fox 29 with a show that actually got picked up. So it took me 4 or 5 times of coming to Fox 29 to have a show that actually made it to first season.